What if I told you this dinner comes together in less than 20 minutes and there's protein in it? Hi, my name's Guiney and I've been cooking for 25 years. If you have a minute, please hit that subscribe button, notification button, and the like button if you enjoy this recipe. I'm keen on making 30 minutes or less recipes for those busy nights, and this one is no exception. It's going to be a red pepper sauce with pasta, and if you'd like, you can add some protein on top. Let's get started. If you don't have a mini blender, it's a worthwhile investment. It's easy to puree just about anything. I'm going to cut my vegetables into big chunks simply because you can't put a whole onion into the machine, but you can put pieces that are about that big. So in they go. And then I'm going to cut my peppers, and I've got a couple of cloves of garlic. Those are going in as well. And you can layer them when you're putting in your ingredients so that you don't have one ingredient at the top and just one ingredient at the bottom. Doesn't have to be fancy as long as it fits in. To get your machine going, you need to pour a little bit of water into it. Time to blend. So initially I'm going to pulse blend. And once it starts moving around, I'm just going to let it go. In roughly 60 seconds, your entire mixture is completely blended. Start by putting your water to boil. And as it comes to a boil, we're going to add pasta into it. One of my tips is to add a bouillon cube. In this case, I'm using mushroom into the water that you're going to boil the pasta in. Start by adding some good olive oil into your pan, your saute pan. And then I add about a teaspoon per person of tomato paste. Just saute this for 10 to 15 seconds, and then it's time to add our roasted, or rather pepper puree. A little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. You might have to add more salt at the end. It's starting to come together. So for today's pepper sauce, I'm going to add a little bit of chicken, and I cut the chicken into small cubes. I don't want big pieces because it's going to cook in the sauce. As you can see, they're really small pieces. Remember, whenever you're touching poultry raw, wash your hands immediately afterwards before you do anything else. Time to put the chicken into the sauce and let it cook right in there. The water is boiling and the pasta is ready to be dropped into the water. Just keep your eye so you don't overcook your pasta. I love using fresh herbs and spices in my pasta sauces, and I'm using some parsley today. I'm going to chop it up pretty fine and sprinkle it right on top so that it cooks in. There we go. You can see it's starting to thicken up, and the parsley just gives it an amazing aroma. Once your chicken's cooked through, add a little bit of cream, and I use 10% as opposed to 18%, and mix that in. Time to taste. Always taste your sauce before you put the pasta in. I'm looking for a balance of flavors between the salt and the savory. If you want to spice this pepper sauce up at this point, you can add some chili flakes to it, or you can add some chili oil to it as well. I like to sweeten this sauce a little bit, and I add a little bit of maple syrup into it. Just a hint. Time to bring over my pasta. You don't want it 100% cooked because it's going to continue to cook in the sauce. Start ladling it into your sauce. It's time to marry the pasta with the sauce. Bring the bottom up and fold it over. Oh, it looks decadent, looks delicious. It is missing something though, and that is coming up right now. Invest in a good piece of Parmesan cheese. Top it off with a little bit of Parmesan or a lot of Parmesan. And this meal is ready to serve. This meal comes together really quickly. I know that most of us are leading pretty busy lives, so I love making easy recipes and quick recipes. Follow and subscribe for more recipes just like this, balanced gourmet meals. See you soon. Hope you're having an amazing day.